Hi, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Faith. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, I'm glad to have you back. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I structured my workouts to lose 40 pounds in 1 year. I was on a body recomposition the whole of 2023 and I've documented everything on my body recomposition journey. A playlist will be linked in the description of this video. To get started, I determined my why. Why did I want to lose 40 pounds in 1 year? I wanted to lose 40 pounds in 1 year because I had just given birth to my daughter. By the time I started my postpartum fitness journey, I was 3 months in. And during that time, I was basically concentrating on healing my core, regaining back my core strength, and also to increase a bit of my strength. Because when you've given birth to a child, if you know, you find that your core is one of the things that gets destabilized. Because your abs have to separate to let the uterus, which holds the baby, nurture the baby. So it's inevitable for you to have a weaker core after you've had a baby. So the first 3 months, from October 2022 to December 2022, I was concentrating on healing my core. When I felt my core was healed, I decided to go on a body recomposition. I started this body recomposition journey in January 2023. If you don't know about body recomposition is basically when you work out and do whatever you have to do to lose fat and build muscle at the same time. The first thing I did was to determine my why. I wanted to get strong again. I wanted to build more muscle mass that I had lost during my pregnancy, and I also wanted to shed fat and at the same time get back to the physique that I always had before I had the baby. My why was beyond the aesthetics. I wanted to feel good in my skin. I also wanted to gain more muscle, and I also wanted to be strong enough to do all the things I have to do. I have 2 children. I had a toddler then and a newborn, and I wanted to be strong to be able to carry my 2 children when I go shopping, to be able to do the things I used to do before I had the baby. So strength was a very important component of my body recomposition journey. So I decided to concentrate on weight training. I've done so many videos about weight training, but basically weight training is when you put resistance on those muscles through lifting weights to allow them to grow. With weight training, what I did, I kept a fitness log. I have up to 3 books and I get them from Kmart, Australia, but you can get any notebook. In that book, I wrote down my workouts of the day. I wrote down the weights I was lifting, the repetitions and the sets. And after every workout, I would write down how I felt with that workout. That was more of a habit tracker. It helped me track my progress from the time I started, because when I started in August 2022, I was lifting basically 40 kilograms. Number 2, I focused on compound exercises. Compound exercises are exercises that allow you to use more than one muscle group. For instance, for a squat, your shoulder blades are engaged, your core is engaged, your glutes are engaged, your quads are engaged, and also your hamstring. The reason why I included compound lifts was because I wanted to be able to develop my physique all around. I also wanted to be able to build strength in all body parts. Compound exercises are very good because they allow you to utilize more than one muscle group, and you can get to burn more calories if you're on a fat loss journey. As I lifted these weights, I applied progressive overload. Progressive overload is when you increase either the amount of weight you're lifting, the repetitions you're doing, the sets you're doing, and I did this in a gradual process. Because I kept a fitness log, I would be able to see how my strength was moving up the charts. From January 2023 to December 2023, I was lifting from 40 kilograms to 110 kilograms in a back squat. That showed me that my strength had increased with time. Also with weight training, I made sure that I trained to failure. Training to failure is when you train and you feel you cannot do any other set left in your tank. I made sure that every workout that I showed up for, I was giving it 100%. I also increase the time under tension while performing these exercises. Time under tension is when you slow down your lift. I've seen many people when they go to gym, they want to lift, like do that pump. But if you want to build muscle, you have to make sure you allow for time under tension. Time under tension is when you slow down your lift in a concentric or the eccentric phase of lifting. That's what I did for the weight training. Number 2, taking progress pictures and taking progress videos. Because I was on a body recomposition journey, I decided to document my journey here on YouTube, meaning I had to record YouTube videos when I went to gym. And this is the most important thing that kept me motivated to keep going. Every time that I would release a new video on my YouTube channel, I was showing you my progress when it came to my body recomposition. Every time I went to gym, I recorded my workouts because I wanted to have that log that I would look at to see how I progressed. To be honest, for me to start this YouTube channel was to document my fitness journey, and I'm so glad that I did that. By the time 2023 ended, I had seen the progress that I had made from the start to the end, and all of it is on my channel. The reason why I decided to concentrate on taking progress pictures and progress videos was because when you're losing fat and building muscle at the same time, sometimes the scale will not show that progress that you've made. So if the scale is not showing the progress that you've made, many people tend to give up because you're looking at it, you're like, okay, I am not seeing the numbers dropping. But not seeing the numbers dropping does not mean that you're not gaining muscle and losing fat. Because all these things are happening in tandem, you'll see that you'll be gaining muscle and losing fat, and there might not be a difference in the scale, but when literally there's a difference in how your physique is. So progress pictures and progress photos were a better way for me to track my progress as I was on a body recomposition journey. Initially, when I started in January 2023, I wanted to do cardio, I wanted to run, but I found that when I would run, I would find myself eating more because your body is burning more calories as you exert that pressure on your joints, as you burn more calories through running and any aerobic exercises. I found that I was consuming a lot of food. That was a mistake that was keeping my body from not shedding fat. So I decided to reduce the amount of times I would run. Actually, I would run either once or twice every 2 weeks. I saw my body dropping the body fat. What I did instead was to walk at least 10,000 steps every day. Some days I would do 12,000, some days I would do 8,000. I found that walking was very sustainable for my joints, and also it would allow my muscles to recover before I could go back to lift. So include a bit of cardio, and I went for the low intensity steady state cardio, which is called LISS. And the forms of those cardios include walking on a treadmill, walking outside, anything that does not raise your heartbeat so high. You are good with that. Now let me talk about my workout split. I was training at least 4 to 5 times a week, and I structured my workouts like this. Monday was lower body focus day, Tuesday was upper body focus day, Wednesday was lower body focus day, Thursday was upper body focus day, and Friday was full body workout. With full body workout, I mean I train my lower body basically because I tend to keep a lot of fat in my lower body. That's how my body physique is. And on Fridays, I would include a bit of cardio, walking on a treadmill like for 30 minutes when I had a chance, and also I would train my core. So I trained 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, and I loved it. Believe me, I love working out. If it was up to me, I would work out 7 days a week, but I can't do that because you need to recover. So I found going to gym was more therapeutic for me, and also gave me time to go away from my children. Not that I don't love them, but also gave me time to do something for myself before my days would get busy. For you, if you're starting out, you can decide to do 3 days. 3 days would look like Monday full body, Wednesday full body, and Friday full body. Make sure you leave a day of rest in between so that your body can recover before you go back the next day. If you have 4 days, you can decide to do 2 upper body workouts and 2 lower body workouts for the week. Just choose something that is going to work for you, because everyone's schedule and everyone's lifestyle is different. So choose something that will be accessible to you and make it in such a point that you stay at it. I made sure I prioritize rest days because I trained 5 days a week, which is Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sundays were my rest days, whereby I would be home with my children, just enjoy a good meal at home and just take my body to relax. Okay, this is the most important point I want you to take out of this. You have to make sure you get a fitness program. Do not listen to the fitness influencers out there. It's very easy when you're starting your body recomposition journey to concentrate more on what you hear from the social medias. We have so many. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, we have Facebook. Make sure you follow a fitness program. I designed myself my fitness programs because I've been doing fitness for the last 10 years. I know what to do in the gym. I know how to lift. Find yourself a fitness program and stick to that. My fitness programs were designed in such a way that I would do them for 12 weeks, and after 12 weeks I evaluate my progress, then switch it up. The reason why I kept switching them up after 12 weeks was I didn't want to plateau. Many times plateaus come when you do the same thing over and over again that your body gets so used to it and you end up not seeing any results. And also it helps you kill the monotony and helps you stay motivated to show up for your workout. For instance, if you go to the gym every day and you lift 20 kilograms, 20 kilograms, 20 kilograms, your body is going to get used to that 20 kilograms and you won't be able to develop muscle. As I told you, I applied progressive overload. Progressive overload meant that I had to increase the amount of weight or sets or reps as I did the workouts. So make sure you follow a fitness program and have times where you evaluate your progress and switch up your workout. With the fitness program, I made sure that every after 12 weeks, I would have a week of deload. A deload is a week whereby you scale down on how much you're lifting, the intensity of your workout, to allow your body to recover before you go into the next phase. I love to use deloads because they've worked for me in the past and I know they really work. There's a video in the description where you can learn more about deloads. Tips on how to get started. Start small. Start small. Start small. It's the start of the new year. Of course, right now we're almost in March, but many of us, when the year is starting, we think we have to give it your go. You have to give it 100. You have to show up every day. You have to do all these things. But for any change to stick, you have to do it in gradual increment. To break any bad habits, you have to do it in increments. Start small. To build any good habits, you have to do it in small increments. When I started my postpartum fitness journey, this is a video, I was lifting 40 kilograms. If I had just gone to the gym the first day and loaded it to 100 kilograms, what would have happened? I would have hurt myself, or I wouldn't have built the momentum I needed to keep going. Do not bite off a big chunk than what you can chew. Start tackling your fitness journey in small increments. Today you can decide to say, I will clean out my pantry, get rid of all the bad foods. Do that. I'll look at the foods I enjoy. Then do that. To have discovered the foods I enjoy, I would decide to go out and grocery shop. For anything to stick, start small. Can you imagine if I had let my ego be the thing leading my fitness journey? As a person who had previously lifted up to 120 kilograms in a squat, if I went to gym and I decided to squat 120 kilograms on my first day of returning to gym after my baby, what would have happened to me? I would have been hurt. I would have caused injury to my core. I wouldn't have seen the progress I needed, and I would have been also disappointed in not being able to lift the weight, because initially I could not lift that weight. I decided to start small, and it's from those small increments that I've made this progress that I've made. When you're lifting weights, the most important thing you have to do is to make sure your form is right. There are so many videos out there of how people show you how to lift weight, but my approach was, when I was starting my fitness journey, I got myself a fitness coach, a personal trainer who showed me exactly how to lift and who taught me the fundamentals of lifting. He was a certified exercise physiologist who helped me establish how to lift, how to position my feet, how to pull when it comes to a back row, how to engage my core, how to protect my back from injury, and all the nitty-gritties when it came to weightlifting. If you can afford, please get yourself a fitness personal trainer. Get yourself an exercise physiologist who is going to show you exactly how to lift so that you don't hurt yourself and you're able to get the results from your lifting. So form is very important. However much you want to lose weight, if your form is not right, you're going to end up injuring yourself, recruiting the wrong muscle groups, and not seeing the results that you intend to get. So lift safely and make sure you know what you're doing when you decide to start lifting weights. Next thing I did was to include at least a mobility workout before I started and when I ended the workout. If you're to look at all my videos that I release on this channel, I've showed you that before I start a workout, I don't just come from wherever I've been, go in and load the squat bar and get squatting. I make sure I include at least 10 minutes of a stretch, 10 minutes of a dynamic stretch to warm up my muscles, stretch out my hip flexors if it's a lower body focused day, stretch out my shoulders if I have to do a shoulder press or a chest press or a back row or a lat pull down. I make sure that I stretch my muscles and warm them up before I do any workout. Likewise, you have to make sure you stretch before you start your workouts. Stretch before you start workouts and also cool down after you finish your workout. Do not skip mobility, because when you lift, you put tension in those muscles, and if you haven't warmed them up, the risk of injury is very high. Stretching is very important. On Sundays, some days when I have time, I just have a 10 to 20 minute stretch on my yoga mat in my home with my children. My son loves climbing my back when I'm doing stretches, and it has helped me maintain the mobility I need, because it makes no sense for you to be in your best shape as you lift, but when your muscles cannot function the right way, but when your body cannot be able to lift your weight. So stretch before you do any workouts, and also stretch after you finish your workout. Last but not least, focus on the journey. Last year, there were moments whereby I was getting frustrated. I was doing everything. I was lifting heavy, I was eating my protein, I was drinking my water, and I was lifting and showing up to the gym, but I wasn't seeing the changes I wanted to see. But when I took a big eyes view, do they say, is that the word? When I took an overview of my fitness journey, I was able to see that I had made progress. In fact, this is how I looked at the start of the year, and this is how I'm looking currently today. You will see the difference in the pictures. But if I had concentrated on the number on the scale and not focused on the journey, I wouldn't have been able to see the results that I'm seeing. I know it's hard to start from zero. We all start from zero. I started from zero, and I documented my journey. Documenting my journey was proof to myself that it's possible, and also proof to you that you can do it when you put your mind and body and soul to it. So if you want to achieve any fitness goals this year, make sure you focus on your journey. We are almost in March. This is February as I record this video, but pace yourself. Enjoy the journey. Show up when you say you're going to show up. Allow yourself to be human. Humans, we fault, we make mistakes, we give up, but don't beat yourself. The Bible says a righteous man falls down 99 times. Is it 99 or 9 times? But gets up. So if you're falling down, get up. If you feel on some days you're not showing up, give yourself that grace to rest, because this is a journey more than a destination. Enjoy your journey on your fitness journey, and you'll be able to see the results that you intend to see. If you've enjoyed this video and it's been any way informative to you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments what are your aha moments in this video, and let me know if you need help when it comes to your fitness journey. I wanted to design a fitness program, but I haven't gotten to it as yet, but let me know if you're interested, and I'll be sure to design one for you. If you want to watch more of my fitness journey, there's a video up there. Please go and watch it and let me know if it resonates with you. I love you, and thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you all the best on your weight loss, body recomposition, whatever you want to call it, journey this year. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and have yourself a wonderful day. Bye.